Hey everybody, Doug here from Revin TV. We are at the rod run, the spring rod run in Pigeon Forge, and walking around looking for the hot cars. We're currently on the Dirty Dozen row, which basically there are 12 cars that are picked out and used as the top cars in the show. Now they all compete against each other for best of show. But this Cadillac right here is a showstopper. So we'll see how it does, but we're gonna go meet the owner. So check out that motor, guys. That is just awesome. And we're gonna go right back here and we're gonna talk to the owner of this beautiful 66 Cadillac. And here he is. This is Don Waters, and he is the owner. Well, you and your wife, right?
Yep.
And you just bought the car off of Craigslist or something?
We did. Yeah.
And you just said, what are we going to do with it, right?
Yep. And our original intention was just to ride it. That's what we did for a little while.
Yeah.
Drove it. Put our boxers in it. Drove them around.
Boxers, you mean dogs?
Dogs.
Yes, okay.
Dogs, yeah.
All right. Well, now, what spurred you on to bring it to this level?
Well, we wanted to get it painted because the paint had faded on it. It was all original. Still had the original interior, original engine.
Right.
We wanted to get it painted, so we took it to Will Posey at Big Oak Garage to get it painted. And
yeah.
before I got it out of the trailer, my wife had other things she wanted to do to it. So
yeah.
Add a different engine, different interior.
So it kind of snowballed, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Which is a common story amongst people that come to this level. So.
Yeah.
So all right. Well, so tell me what it is and what you guys did to it since the paint job or before the paint job.
It's a 1966 Calais, and like I said, when we bought it, it was still all original.
Mm-hmm.
It had been lowered a little bit.
And now the name is unique. How did you come up with that?
Well, the guy that we had do the interior, built by Ricky, he named it Mer-Low because of the color of the interior.
So he had a little bit of an epiphany about the color and turned it into a Merlot red, which is like a wine.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that makes sense. Wow, that's pretty cool. I love it. You know, and the Merlot is not just low, it's low, L-O-W, low.
That's it.
Beautiful. And so let's go around and look at what you've done to it. I'm going to go up first and go to the engine area and see what we have there. I did show them originally in the beginning of my shot that you had this engine here, but what is that? It's something different.
That is an LT4 GM engine, 650 horsepower, supercharged.
Woo.
Okay, and it's made it up to a 10-speed automatic transmission.
And it's a go-getter, right? Or chase you down.
Oh, it'll go.
It'll go. I certainly hope so. That's a beautiful motor. And you did a great job of the color coordination between the motor, the car paint, and then even the coating on the engine is reminiscent of the wheels.
Yes, sir.
So that's beautiful, and that just came out awesome. And you obviously did a lot of tin work up here, like you got your radiator cover.
Yeah, all that's been handmade. Yes,
handmade, and as well as the firewall smoothed out perfectly. Yeah. And now, speaking of those wheels, what do we got here?
Those are shot wheels. Okay, and they covered matched the engine with the rose gold.
Right. What about did you change the suspension out to get it this low?
Yes, sir, it's on Rytec. The Rytec suspension, it's fully automatic.
But it's the original frame, the Cadillac frame?
Original Cadillac frame, yes, sir.
Beautiful. And the shine on this thing is amazing, because that's a lot of cut, polish, and body work to get it that slick.
A lot.
Tons. I don't think people realize sometimes how much work it takes to get there. So let's take a peek at what's inside. What do you got there?
Well, we have all the original chrome in the car that's been done by advanced plating. They went to a bright chrome, brighten it up. The interior, Ricky Howard, the big, he did the interior.
Right. And then you said that the back of the seats was checkerboarded, I guess.
Yes, sir. He made it indented a little bit so it give you more leg room.
Oh, so that's for the knee room. Okay.
Mhm.
Take away a little bit of the padding and you got some more knee room. Perfect. And then you, of course, have a nice back seat as well. That's like a couch.
Oh yeah, it's big, big.
That's beautiful. All right. And then is it the original bodywork? Is nothing changed other than the cowling on the inside of the motor to get those wheels under it? You said they're a little bit different on the rear end though, right?
Now, nothing's been changed on the body itself.
Okay.
The bumpers have been modified. They were 4 pieces. They've been all made one bumper, one piece from one end to the other,
And
front
then,
and rear.
But those taillights, what's different there? That doesn't look anything close to what the Cadillacs had.
Yeah, Ricky Howard made the taillights. The guy that did the upholstery.
Yeah.
And Will did the front lights.
And those are all made, both bumpers and lights and everything are now one piece.
Mm-hmm.
That's really slick. And the trunk matches the regular interior. Very cool. And then you said it's a Calais model, which you said is a lower end.
The Calais was the lower end of the Cadillacs. There's fewer Calais than there are the bigger Fleetwood and Brohams and all that. It's got roll-up windows instead of power windows.
Oh yeah, the manual windows. Yeah. The kids today don't even know what a roll-up window is.
Yeah, it's a manual window.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's gorgeous, and the wheels are tucked in there so tight. What size are those? They're pretty big, aren't they?
Yeah, I think the rears are 19s.
19?
Mm-hmm.
19 by like 10s or 20s?
Yeah. I'd have to ask Will the width of them. I don't know the width exactly.
Okay.
They're pretty wide.
It's still gorgeous. So you're in the Dirty Dozen, and there's a lot of competition, but yeah, proud to be in here. So I think you're going to do well. I mean, the workmanship here is great. So I appreciate you spending this time with us. And just for a quick shout out, who is Will?
Will Posey is the fellow right here shaking hands.
And he's the one that did a lot of the work.
He's the one that was responsible for all the work.
Wow. Well, we'll say hi to Will at another time. All right, guys, we are going to go out and look around and see what else is here. So stay tuned.